India's SaaS market is witnessing unprecedented growth, projected to reach $50 billion in ARR by 2030. At the forefront of this digital revolution stands Virtual Galaxy Infotech Limited, a Nagpur-headquartered technology pioneer with 27 plus years of excellence in delivering innovative software solutions. Founded in 1997 by visionary entrepreneurs Avinash and Sachin Pandey, Virtual Galaxy has evolved into a comprehensive SaaS provider specializing in core banking solutions, ERP implementations, and e-governance applications. The company's commitment to innovation is reflected in its impressive operational metrics: 150 plus satisfied clients, 300 plus skilled professionals, ISO certification. The company's flagship e-banker core banking solution has processed over 30 billion transactions with 99.9% system uptime across 100 plus banks serving 10 plus million accounts. Virtual Galaxy's diverse product portfolio, including IBS ERP solution, e-APMC auction platform, VPay digital payment solution, virtual security operations center, e-autopsy solution, and loan origination system, has enabled it to establish a strong presence across 15 plus Indian states while successfully expanding into African markets including Tanzania and Malawi. Virtual Galaxy's financial performance underscores its solid business fundamentals. For FY24, the company reported revenue of Rs 61.46 crores, EBITDA of 30.97 crores with a 50.4% margin, PAT of 16.30 crores with a 26.5% margin. This exceptional profitability positions the company favorably against industry peers with impressive ROE at 49.72%. The momentum continued in the first half of FY25 with revenue of Rs 71.6 crores, EBITDA of 30.85 crores and PAT of 18.91 crores. Under the leadership of its experienced promoters and robust management team, Virtual Galaxy has built its success on key strategic strengths: comprehensive solution offerings, diversified business across verticals, multiple revenue streams, enduring customer relationships, strong intellectual property capabilities, and a highly professional organizational structure.
Hello, I am Avinash, founder and managing director of Virtual Galaxy Infotech Limited. Since our inception in 1997, we have been committed to pioneering digital solutions that drive innovation and transform businesses. Our expertise span across various key industries like banking, finance, ERP, and e-governance. For last 27 years, we have focused on various innovations and business solutions. I have known our managing director and CTO, Sachin, since our college days. We make a great team by complementing each other's skills. Over the years, our bond has even grown stronger as we take next big step to becoming a public limited listed company. We are committed to create a long-term value for our stakeholders while continuing to enhance the digital experience of our clients.
Hi, at Virtual Galaxy, we are focused on developing our proprietary products which address real business challenges. Our deep domain and technical expertise in ERP and BFSI and e-governance, this has enabled us to create a long-lasting relationship among the clients and deliver exceptional results. Both me and Avinash, along with our Virtual Galaxy team, cherish collaborating along with our clients as we expand our technology capability and market reach.
The company's forward-looking growth strategy focuses on establishing a state-of-the-art facility at Mihan SEZ in Nagpur, expanding its geographic footprint domestically and internationally, particularly in Africa, enhancing market presence through aggressive marketing initiatives, and continuously improving operational efficiencies. Virtual Galaxy Infotech Limited is now preparing to enter public markets through an IPO on the NSE Emerge platform with Smart Horizon Capital Advisors Private Limited, formerly known as Shreni Capital Advisors Private Limited, as the book-running lead manager. The funds raised will support capital expenditure for its new Nagpur development facility, enhancement of existing products, marketing activities, investment in data center infrastructure, and repayment of borrowings. Virtual Galaxy Infotech Limited, syncing innovation with technology to transform the digital landscape for banking, enterprise, and governance sectors globally.
Welcome, friends. My name is Avinash and I welcome all of you to another interesting episode of Corporate Face-to-Face series. Friends, in this Corporate Face-to-Face series, we introduce to you emerging companies from emerging sectors, and we make it a point to talk to the promoters and the top managements of such companies so that all our investors can get valuable insight about these companies. In these interviews, we normally get a lot of valuable information as regards the company's business model, their growth journey, their future growth plans. And friends, today we have got another interesting company which is going to hit the capital market very soon. The company's name is Virtual Galaxy Infotech Limited. This is a SaaS company, and we are very glad to have both the founding promoters today with us. We have Mr. Avinash Narayan Rao Shende. Avinashji, welcome to the show. And we also have Sachin Purushottam Pandey. Sachinji, welcome to you also. It's a pleasure for me to talk to both of you because I personally know, you all have done great work in your field. And today, the company is poised for a new journey as far as the capital markets are concerned. So without wasting time, let us begin.
Sure.
Yeah. So first question, which is very elementary, which I would like to hear from either of you is that, if you could tell us something about your business journey, how did this journey start of Virtual Galaxy, when you all started with this, business proposition? And, if you could also tell us what is the broad business model of our company, what is it that we do with the cooperative banks, and in the domestic market, how are we positioned? If you could please, share your thoughts.
Sure. Thanks for inviting and giving us a forum to explain about our company and journey. So to begin with, we would like to explain shortly, briefly about our journey, which we have started immediately after engineering graduation. Particularly, we did the engineering, both of us as a friend, in computer technology only, and then we started developing programs and offering those programs to various institutions, small institutions. That way the beginning of our journey is. And then further, being we are from that started here from Nagpur as a B class city, we found that immediate decision makers lies basically in the cooperative sector. So and there is an immense opportunity which we found, and we started working on it, develop our own product. That those days it is called the TBA solution, which we offered, and then subsequently developed the core banking software. During that time frame, we in 1997 we started this company as a private limited, Virtual Galaxy Infotech Private Limited, along with my best friend. We started this, and in 97 we made this private limited. Once that is done, we quickly expanded in the central central India's the overall market, and particularly in cooperative segment, the product which suits them, we created that in a core banking solution manner. We offered them our best of our services, and we got very good response. Further, we have then expanded to this market, broad-based market for the process-based industries, particularly the ERP solution which we offer to various process-based industry like sugar, solvent, and even yarn making, this cotton. And then to see that the product mix has to be there for gathering more subsequent within the scope for the diversion, then we decided to go for the e-governance sector, and in which we got certain orders from the government of Maharashtra, wherein we offer them the portal where basically it is a ERP workflow management, and all those stuff are there as a complete solution. So this is what we started journey, and we expanded. We expanded even to the African nation also, and there also we offered our core banking software to various development corporation and stock exchange listed banks as well as a commercial banks, and all the customers are very happily, satisfactorily using our product and services. Then they are in relationship with us from several years, and still we are offering them whatever technology change, we offer those technologies to them and keep them happy. Satisfied customer is the basic motto from our side to handle them in a proper manner. Yeah.
I think very nicely answered, Sachin ji. Second
Yeah.
question I want to answer is that we are basically a SaaS company. So if you could please tell us in very broad terms, how many software products have we actually developed? Which are the prominent ones which actually drive the major revenue for our company? If you could please tell us.
Yeah. So we when started, we initially have this e-banker core banking software, which is cloud ready and SaaS model based product. And all the products subsequently which we offer in the then digital payment system, we offer this VPay as a solution for making the digital payment through the banks. It is offered to the customer rather than offering directly. So it empowers this cooperative bank to fight with other fintechs, and even for fintechs also, those who would like to have this cloud-based solution can be utilized. This is VPay as a brand we started.
Okay.
Then further, we discuss about the process-based ERP product, which is a IBS as a brand we started. And in fact, these all are cloud ready. Now, just we inform you that the in e-governance also, the government of Maharashtra using this, that has been hosted on the cloud, which is basically the AWS. So on various clouds, you see these solutions are readily available and can be deployable. But in BFSI side, the cloud we prepare from our side, the services in terms of our software, then the cloud service, then some sort of security service, combine hybrid integrated SaaS model we have specifically designed as a single solution provider, and that becomes a differentiator for us, and we are getting a good response from our client that we are as a single solution provider offering them a solution on cloud. So that is the big thing. Now other softwares, if you see attached to this, is a loan originating system. Then you will see the cyber security arrangement, and even for GST and other things, the law is we also offer that kind of solution, so that a combined complete set of products pool for creating a solution is available with us, and it can be hosted on cloud, private cloud or public cloud based on the requirement of the customer. Usually in BFSI, it is a private cloud.
Correct.
And the DC, DR, we integrate them, we keep them ready, offer them a complete solution. It is usually for 3 years, 5 years, 7 year plan. They prefer from outside, and usually the customer enjoy the services happily with us. This
I
is
think
what.
very well said. Sachin ji, now I just wanted to know, there is another interesting product which I think the company has developed, which is the autopsy product. If you could
Yeah.
share that products a little in detail, maybe some summary, for the benefit of our viewers, and how are we positioned there?
So you see this particularly e-autopsy is basically uh, in the healthcare domain. Uh, there is a requirement for postmortem, and the manual reports earlier they used to have, and because of which there are several problems which the people who are actually the relatives of those who suffer from this kind of thing, they have a lot of issues. While we see see to it that this is a problem statement, we come up with a solution wherein the doctors can sit in the lobby, others can also see the diagrammatical things are there. Even while they are working, there's a speech recognition available to help them out, and because they are engaged, and various forensic type and other types, and what type of parameters which has to be obtained, everything is covered as a product for them, and that solution is utilized in the government here in Maharashtra government, particularly in the Nagpur, one is at the Indira Gandhi Medical College, which is called Mayo, and the other is JNP. And a lot of such governments are basically interested to have this, because people want this for all other reasons to avail the facility of insurance and other thing. So they, and even for forensic and other things, these reports which are digitally signed, once get recorded, they cannot be tampered. So
Correct.
these are all facilities which are very much required, and because of which it is a popular one and the entirely new product, which is definitely a game changer for those who are actually
For the
at the
company, basically.
yeah, in the company, as well as for the people who are going to use it.
So basically, please correct me if I'm wrong, Sachin ji. Uh,
Yeah.
can we say that Virtual Galaxy is one of the first few players who has developed such kind of product in the domestic market?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, sir.
So
Definitely. We can
basically,
say, and
we have a
it
kind
is
of a lead over other players, you can say, because of
yes,
the work
we
which
can
we have.
say in a blue, it is a blue ocean kind of strategy which company has adopted in this particular
Okay.
segment. It's a
And
new one
okay.
and unique one.
Yeah.
New
One more.
product and
Yeah, one more thing which I
New
wanted
market.
to understand is that in the current financial year, now FY25 is already complete. From FY26, can we assume that some, monetization or some revenue can be expected from this product, or it's still in a pilot stage? If you could tell us.
Yes, definitely pilot phase has been over and it is successfully implemented in two of the government hospitals. Now we are on the leveraging that status, and definitely this year we will see substantial revenue from this product, which is very unique of the nature. And as Sachin ji said, it's a blue ocean strategy kind of a product. So definitely we are looking for a good revenue from the product in this current year.
Okay. So I think very nice to know that, Avinash ji. Uh, Now, one more question which is very important for a SaaS company is that we give SaaS products as a service to the customer. Now, typically, how do we price the contract? Is it a contract which is renewed after every 2 to 3 years, depending upon the size and the amount of efforts which you put in for that product and the customer size, his configuration which you handle? That is point number one. And sir, within the cooperative banks, how many cooperative banks do we currently cater? We just want to understand what is the active customer base broadly within the cooperative banks Virtual Galaxy actually caters. So if you could please share your thoughts.
Yes. So, first question basically, uh, can you please repeat the question?
On the pricing, Avinash ji, how do you
Right.
decide the
Huh.
pricing for a particular SaaS contract? And secondly, within the cooperative banks, how many active customers are there from the cooperative banks basket? What is the positioning? That is what I wanted to understand.
For pricing, while doing the pricing of the product, we definitely analyze the client and its size, number of branches, number of accounts, and other models are required. Depending upon that, we will work out the best package for the for a organization to whom we provide the solutions, whether it is a bank or any other organization. So, and as far as banking is concerned, we have around 150 plus customers as of
Active
today
customer.
now.
Okay. Okay. But
Yeah.
typically, Avinash ji, let me ask you a simple question. Every 2 years or every second or third year is the contract renewed? Because in these SaaS contracts, these are large cooperative banks. So can we expect that the contract is relatively for a longer term nature so that the revenue stickiness also remains with us?
Yes, yes. We try to get the contract for 5 to 7 years. If
Okay.
it is not there, then definitely it will get renewed even after 2 years or 3 years. But we try to get them as long as possible initially with the yearly increment into the
Okay.
contract,
Okay.
so that it be a long-term nature and the revenue which company received is a sustainable revenue.
Okay. Understood. So, Sachin, now next question to you. You mentioned something about the export market. Now, if you could tell us, what is Virtual Galaxy doing on the export market front? Where are we already exporting, and what is the potential for us in the export market going forward?
Yeah, so we see immense potential there, particularly in the developing nation, since we are in, the product development and particularly in BFSI and e-governance sector. And you see the concentration is there on Africa and other developing nation. So we have seen that the Africa is when we started our open market and in the 90s and the 92s where we liberalize our economy. Similar to that, the economy is get liberated, and lot of funding is happening to streamline the process and making that more transparent. So obviously that digitalization is required there. So there is an immense potential of digital transformation covering the BFSI segment and e-governance segment. We are, getting good pie of it because we are ready, having our readily available solution, which are quickly deployable. The advantage of ours is like we are a single solution provider to them, and there is localization which is required. We already covered in most of the countries, particularly let's say in Eastern African countries. Of course, if you see the product, usually in the what we can say the regulatory bodies are different in different countries, but that customization can easily be done, and we do that for the customer. Some bespoke arrangements required, even though the product is there to suit that solution for them. We do quick changes as well as proper migration because the team belongs to us. We never do it with some other partner. Partner is local partner for further support,
Correct.
but we do from our end. So we have a unique feature that implementation does is quickly done, and because of which we found it is a immense potential in those region like Africa, and even we can see in ASEAN market also there
Okay.
is a chance that the developing countries, in the developed countries, you can have a possibility of only selling the resources, which
Correct.
is not DNA of our
Exactly.
whatever develop is our own IPR based solutions. So you
Correct.
can imagine, and because of which the control is with us and quick customization which customer need, we can
Okay.
easily deal with that.
Well, I think very nicely mentioned by you, Sachinji. Sachinji, now a very macro related question. We are a SaaS company in India. There are not many SaaS companies. So basically for our segment where we cater largely to the BFSI sector, basically, cooperative banks are our largest target segment. Of course, we do a little bit for manufacturing sectors, like you mentioned, sugar processing. Tell me one thing, sir, what is the overall opportunity size for us to grow? Today we are, pretty small, but yet very profitable. But in the next, say, 3 to 5 years, what is the market opportunity you see over the next 3 5 years, and how is Virtual Galaxy planning to capitalize on this growth? Because SaaS is a product which remains with the customer for life. If the service is good, he continues. So tell me,
Yeah.
what is the opportunity size? Can we say that this market can be at least 5x times more in the next, say, three to
Yeah.
five?
In fact, so thanks for this question. In fact, I would like to see that since I said that there is immense potential, you know, 5x, 10x, rather more than that, we can see there's a big pie out of which how much share you can get is all based on what efforts you put and how smartly you approach to them, how you explain more about your product and services, and the reference from your existing customer will definitely help you
Correct.
to reach. And I said that it is beyond 5x and 10x. The potential is very big, and how you explore is the way the strategy. If you decide that new the geography, as well as within the geography, there is a consolidation phase. So existing customers, if you are having a very good product like we offer, we in fact replace the products of various companies, and we do have a tool ready for quick replacement and all.
Right.
So based on which we can be able to even get the existing banks which are having the products which are not keeping the pace with the technology, they will also be switched, and that another business is definitely going to be there,
So,
because you know that there is a technology immensely get evolved. There is AI now. We are
correct.
AI ready.
Correct.
It is a ingredient now. AI has to be there in your product. So
Exactly.
for forecasting and all. So that is what I'm saying. There is immense potential, and we are going to explore it definitely.
And we are definitely try to get more chunk of it, because two things are very important. One is, as Sachin ji informed, that one is quality and a quality service, product quality and quality service. So we focusing on both the things to get more number of customers and to have a lion's share within the market.
So I think
That's what.
understood, Avinash ji. I was just going to come to the same question that, if we leave alone the financials for some time, how do we add value to the customer? A customer comes and gives us repeat business. He's a SaaS customer. He's happy with our quality service. As Sachinji said, all are happy customers. Tell me two, three qualitative points, that what is it that we do differently and in a better way? Like, obviously there is competition, but as you rightly said, you focus on quality, you focus on service. But is it that, Virtual Galaxy, Infotech has got a very good, R&D team also? Because see, finally, to make a SaaS product successful, you need to have very strong R&D team. So, could you tell us two, three things which are really your plus points so that, we can understand your company better from a qualitative angle?
Yes, yes. So we have a very deep domain focus, and we do a lot of customizations as customer needs. Because customization in the regulatory framework, you need to act very swiftly and very fastly to provide the compliance solution for the client. Because all banks are regulated by Reserve Bank of India, and they require a very quick actions. Then second important question point is that we are using latest technologies always, because we have started in 1997 when there was a disk operating system kind of a thing. Now we are into the era of artificial intelligence. So all this journey of the technology has to be integrated within the product, so that it will be is topmost quality, and all new features will be available to the client of that time frame basically. Then we have comprehensive end-to-end solutions. We are not sitting only on a one solution, but we provide solution in and around the basic core banking solution, like loan originating system, digital payment ecosystem, then their compliances, then their security portion, then hosting them onto the data center, providing them a source solutions. So we have a bouquet of product basically to cater the companies or a bank's need, so that they get a single point solution over here. And
Okay.
that is the main crux of the business basically. Then a lot of customers are referring to us because of the service of the company and a product of the company.
Okay.
So these are the few differentiating factors basically.
So fine, understood.
Uh, yeah, just to add to this, that
Yeah.
you mentioned about the R&D. So we usually do the R&D kind of work. There's a special, team for that. And on the technology front, combination of technology with deep domain and offering that combo as a solution to the customer is a main motto, which gives them a surprise element and the advantage over other, their competitors. So we fought together with them in their strategic achievements or their goals. So that is what the basic idea, so that they get associated with us deeply, and we offer them a solution based on their demand, wherein they can multiply their business to X, 3x. Anything goes digitally, quickly they can expand, be it customer engagement, onboarding, and then offering them the various personalized services. So all these things, wherever there is a need of, R&D and offering them in a better manner, that has been covered in our product.
Okay, now another question which is related to the business, if you could tell me, normally let us assume that you get an order from a cooperative bank and for a product for which you have already developed. Now, how much time does it take for that Virtual Galaxy team to operationalize it? For example, does it take 2 months or does it take 3 months for the entire, SaaS product to be operational? Can you give us a rough idea?
Yeah. So you see the between the 100 days to, let's say, maximum 180 days, the operationalized bank is the motto, which is not, if you compare with the bigger players like the Temenos or even the FlexCube or even Infosys or any other.
Yeah.
So why we can do that? Because we have a separate special our own team. We never operate for that with through some of our agents or some of our dealers at all. We do from our side. Our special engagement is with our implementation team, and the migration of data right from beginning, talking with different the channels are also there from NPCI, from various member banks, RBI, etc. That has been properly integrated. The data is migrated, migration, UAT, and then after UAT, this is done in a phased manner, wherein initially the go live is done only for the branch, then the channels get added one by one, and then subsequently overall bank is made online. To be honest, this one of our client, which is we migrated from Infosys, where the Wipro was the partner, and it was through the program offered by the NABARD, and they have picked up initially. But the changes and the pace of the change required for this priority-based services for that DCC bank, which is a bank called Yavatmal, and other one is the Aurangabad DCC, where the 138 branches they were handling. So we did it in a 120 days max, and that is the record which we have made. Nobody has done that, and that they appreciated it. That is the a good challenge we have taken, and we have done it successfully. We got the appreciation from our client. So we are informing that
Sachinji, I think this shows the kind of execution skill also the company has. Now, little bit about our financials. If you can tell me what has been broad financials for FY25. What is the revenue? What is the profit after tax? If you could please share the numbers for our investors.
For this 25 till December, we have achieved a turnover of 101 crores. Then with a EBITDA margin of around 45%, the PAT margin is around 27%. That is 27.41 crores rupees, and which is a big jump. Last year we did only 61 crores, and in that comparison, till December we have achieved 101 crores of revenue, which is a significant jump. So this year is very, very fantastic year for the company, and we have achieved more than 100 crores till December. So definitely we are going to be doing good business for this year, this current financial year as well.
I think nice to know, Avinash ji. Can we expect, without giving numbers, we follow compliance, so we will not ask you the number.
Yes.
At least from a descriptive way, do you say FY26 also will be similar or better than last year? If you could just, tell us.
Yes, we always say it will be better than the last financial year, always, and we are by heart we are willing to achieve that things.
Understood. I think that shows your confidence.
Yes.
Sir, now for the most important question of this interview, we are planning to go public very soon. So tell us something about the public issue. What is the amount of capital we are planning to raise from the markets, and what is the broad objective of raising this money?
Yes. So very good question. We are raising around 93 crores rupees from this public issue, and the utilization of fund is 34.26 crore is for the land and building. Then we have prepayment of small loan, that is 3 crores for a prepayment of a loan. Then we have 18.9 crores for the product enhancement. We are putting various features into the products and enhancing its capability of the product. Then 14 crores has been kept for the business development and marketing activities. And apart from that, 5 crores, 5.05 has been reserved for the GPU onboarding GPU purchase of the GPU, because it's an era of AI. So we require GPU to host the various LLMs and put the services and then provide various AI services to our clients. This is, and other apart from this is the general corporate purposes. This is all or breakup.
Now, last question, in a very short answer, if you can tell me. Sir, in our business, what is the most important risk which we normally track always? Like, COVID was, of course, very abnormal. But as a business risk, what is the most important risk in our business? I mean, and how have you, managed to keep this risk at an optimum level and still flourish in so many years? So if you could please.
Yeah. So, I mean, the risk is basically it can be divided known unknowns like that. So something which is known to us is like there are certain changes in the regulations, sudden adopt. I mean, that we usually try to avoid that risk by trying to get the changes expected from the various, regulatory bodies with the help of our, consulting uh, people who are already with us, and to have a proper connection with them, so that prior that is get implemented to our, or imposed on our clients, we should be ready for that, where your product is always be one thing. Secondly, that if there is a drastic change in the government norms suddenly, that may be a risk, which is of course a risk for any other business
Everybody,
as well.
for every,
Yeah.
Basically, in the BFSI segment, we found that being it is very much important to run up this journey of, run as a pillar of, economy running in the nation. So they usually keep that track properly informed initially with the technology players also, that what kind of operation changes are going to be there. Going forward, in the international market, when we are working, there is a risk which is involved are basically political tensions and all. However, when we are seeing that there is a local where, partners which are associated with us, and being this is a digital era, there is a connectivity, and training to trainers, and trying to, give that solution to them, let them be a part and of that ecosystem, and then they are going to, supposing, implement those portion, will further, reduce that kind of risk which can be,
I think
occurred, which we feel. And these are the areas which, as a risk we are thinking. Otherwise, everything, even in the COVID side, if you see, we were
we have grown the,
at
anyway,
least all,
I think
yeah.
you're
And
right
if
in
they, because
mentioning
the digital,
yeah.
yeah.
I
So,
think you're right in
any
mentioning that
digital,
most of the risks are covered. The runway is very large. So, I
yeah.
think we're very well positioned to grow. So I think Sachin ji, Avinash ji, thank you very much for sparing your valuable time. Sir, all our investors will benefit from this interview because we got a lot of valuable information from both of you. Sir, please accept my best wishes to you, your entire management team, and sir, best wishes for your forthcoming public issue. Thank you.
thank you,
Thank
thanks a
you.
lot,
Thanks a
thanks a
lot.
lot.
Yeah,
Thank you.
pleasure to meet you, and
I'll
thanks a lot.
take this
Yeah.
opportunity to explain about the company. Thank you very much.